Did you know that Two-Face is one of the most popular DC villains? While some may not agree with this, I do. And today we're going to explore how Harvey Dent became the villain known as Two-Face. If you love what we do here on our channel, then join us every Wednesday for more tales from the comics. Harvey Dent was the son of a wealthy couple in Gotham City. His father owned a business that made him very rich, which meant that Harvey had a comfortable life. From a young age, he was always very ambitious and wanted to make a difference in Gotham, wanting to be a lawyer so that he could help people. After graduating college, Harvey went to Gotham Law and eventually worked at his father's company after getting his law degree. Although he loved his father, Harvey didn't like the fact that he had gotten where he was by using underhanded tactics. As he grew older, Harvey became a prosecutor and started working with Batman against criminals. During this time, he made a name for himself by always winning his cases. And soon enough, the entire city of Gotham knew who Harvey Dent was. So much so that he was considered a possible candidate for mayor. Everything was going great for Harvey until his wife Gilda was killed during a mob hit. This sent Harvey into a spiral. He began drinking heavily and started losing cases that he should have easily won. People started talking about the new Two-Face, as he was now called, and his win-loss record was plastered all over the newspapers. The turning point for Harvey happened when he was prosecuting a man named Sal Maroni, who was responsible for killing several people in cold blood. Harvey had all the evidence needed to put away Maroni for life, but it wasn't enough for him. He wanted more, even though it would mean disregarding the law. When the judge told Harvey that he could unaccept the new evidence because it went against the law, Harvey snapped. In a blind rage, he took out his gun and shot Maroni in front of everyone. Now, Harvey was arrested and sent to Arkham Asylum, where he would spend the next 4 years. During his time there, he was visited by none other than the Joker. The Clown Prince of Crime had escaped Arkham, but he returned to visit his old friend, Harvey, because, well, they both worked for the same company, organized crime. Joker approached Harvey and tried to convince him that what he did wasn't wrong. He should have been able to use any means necessary to get rid of Sal Maroni, according to him. But Harvey still felt horrible about what he had done. The Joker knew exactly what he needed to say to get to Harvey, though, and he convinced him that Gotham was corrupt and there was no hope for it. Harvey was already desperate for a way out of Arkham, so he listened to the Joker's plan. The Joker told Harvey that he would help him escape, if he would help him destroy Batman. At first, Harvey didn't want to do this. He admired Batman and everything he stood for. But after hearing the Joker out, he realized that maybe what he had said was true. Gotham really was corrupt, and it wouldn't change until someone came along and shook things up. So he agreed to team up with the Joker to take down Batman once and for all. The Joker helped Harvey escape from prison, but when they arrived outside, Harvey immediately regretted his decision. The Joker left him in the middle of nowhere, and he had to walk back to the city. On his way, he came across an abandoned carnival and walked inside. As he turned around, he noticed a coin lying on the ground. Without thinking much of it, he picked it up and put it in his pocket. Then he walked away. Once Harvey got back to the city, he saw the damage the Joker had done to the city, and it broke his heart. He had only wanted to destroy the symbol of Batman, but innocent people were caught in the crossfire, and their lives were ruined because of it. Feeling guilty, Harvey decided that he would help anyone he could, but the Joker had taken his money, and he didn't have enough resources to do so, so he went to the bank and withdrew all the money he had. That's when he remembered the coin from the carnival and pulled it out of his pocket. He flipped it and said, "Heads, I'll help the homeless man. Tails, I'll give the money to the orphanage." The coin landed on Tails, and Harvey gave the money to the homeless man. As he walked away, he kept thinking about what the Joker had said and how he had a point. Gotham was doomed, and no one would come to save it. So Harvey decided that he would be the one to do it. But he needed more power. That's when Harvey Dent became Two-Face, a villain who used a coin to determine whether he should be good or evil. The name comes from the fact that half of his face was disfigured, resembling a coin. He got the name from the press after he committed a string of crimes. He also adopted a new look, wearing a black suit and a white shirt with a domino mask. His first appearance came in Detective Comics number 66, released in July of 1943. He was created by Bill Finger and Bob Kane. However, it was a few years later that he really rose to prominence. In Batman number 227, released in April of 1972, Two-Face became one of the top 3 Batman villains, after the Joker and the Penguin. It was during this time that he gained the nickname, the Batman Villain, with the best arguments. He wasn't just a mindless brute that attacked Batman without any motive. Two-Face always had a good reason for doing what he did, which made him one of the most interesting characters in Gotham. Two-Face is considered one of the worst villains Batman has ever faced. He is driven by revenge, ambition, and ego. These traits make him extremely dangerous, especially when combined with his ability to manipulate people. He uses his charisma and charm to get what he wants, and is able to convince others that his plans are for the greater good. He is also incredibly intelligent, and has a photographic memory, which allows him to recall every detail of every case he has ever worked on. This makes him nearly impossible to trick or deceive. Two-Face has faced Batman many times throughout the years. He has kidnapped Robin and even held him hostage for months. He has also battled Batman's allies, including Commissioner Gordon, and has been responsible for the deaths of many innocent people. Despite all this, he has never been locked away for his crimes, always escaping before the police can catch him. Even when he is captured, he is usually released due to a lack of evidence. Throughout his appearances in movies, TV shows, and video games, Two-Face has always been portrayed as a formidable opponent for Batman. In The Dark Knight, he is brought to life by Aaron Eckhart. He gives a powerful performance that captures the essence of the character. He is charismatic and charming, but also menacing and ruthless. He is a man who is driven by revenge, and will stop at nothing to get it. In Gotham, he is played by Paul Rubens, who brings a different take on the character. He plays Two-Face as a man who is broken and twisted by the events of his past. He is a man who is constantly battling his inner demons, and is ultimately consumed by them. If you want to see more stories like this, let me know in the comments below. What other DC heroes or villains would you like to hear about?